What's up guys, and welcome back to another brand new video here on the channel. Today we've got for you our first race of the My Team career. We're at Bahrain for the weekend. Let's get into it, shall we? So here we are, we're at Bahrain. As always as well, before I forget, please do, if you enjoy the video, drop a like, and if you are new, please subscribe to the channel as well. It really does help us out. There's going to be a lot more F1 content coming, so you don't want to miss out. So be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Let's get to Bahrain, shall we? Jeff is back. He hadn't made it into literally anything so far. He sent me a few emails, but I'm very much happy that he is still part of the team. We're gonna do practice, but I probably won't show all of it, so I'll only show like little bits here and there. I don't want to drag you through like 9 hours of practice, and we need to somehow work out what setup we're gonna use because I haven't got any setups yet. I think people have been saying that there's going to be nerfs to the car's speeds or something, so I haven't done any setups yet, so we might have to just wangle a setup for this race. What could possibly go wrong? So we managed to get 2 out of 5 on that one. We did 4 out of 5 on the ERS one. That was really easy. We got purple on that one. We didn't beat the average speed on the speed trap though, because I probably went too slow. But yeah, so we're doing all right in the practice session so far. Onto race strategy, we're going to go do a few laps there, and then we'll get on to qualifying. Definitely, I was reading the comments of my previous video, so thank you for pointing out that I have said Callum Ilot's name wrong. And we're in the wall. Second to last corner. Hey, we've done quite well here in this race strategy one. We're beating the target lap times. Ilot's done a 131 something on softs, which is quite good to say we're on mediums. We're doing like 132s. So there we are. We finished practice one. We just got an achievement for completing our first session in the car. We finished 18th. We're not going to set a time in FP2. We're not going to set a time in FP3. We probably should be doing more laps to get the car better, but I feel like we can just jump straight to qualifying and get on with this race. We gained 500 resource points. Ilot got 300, sorry. And the Acclaim got a nice boost as well, which is just not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It's a solid bit of progress. Solid bit of progress. Hey, there was a quick glimpse of Bahrain at night time there. It looked pretty nice. Obviously, the goal is to get out of Q1. We're using some rogue setup that we found. I think it's what is it, 6 and 9 wings we're using. Let's go out for we need to load with less fuel in the car for sure. So we'll go with 7 kg. Let's get out there. The dream is to get Q2 right now at this stage of the car's life. And then we're gonna try our best to finish the race, because that'll be another. That's the next goal, to finish the first race, because we don't know how reliable the car is. I like to hope that it's reliable. So here we go then. Me and F1 commentary on commentating laps is probably not the greatest, so you'll have to bear with me. It is a bit of a learning curve as we come down the home straight. We've kind of locked up there going into turn 1, but we've got a nice exit going into the second DRS zone. Nice wide turn. We've avoided the lockup there, which is nice. Sainz has just gone fastest with a 129. We've run wide and we've made our first spin of the session. I don't think I've got damage on, I swear. Either damage isn't on, or that is the one thing we don't want this to become, a flashback simulator. That is it now. If I get one, I can use one more flashback on this lap. We span at that corner earlier, so we've avoided the spin. Now into what I think is turn 10 and the horrendous lockups. We locked up a little bit, but we've got around the corner. Onto the third DRS straight now. It's mad really that Bahrain has 3 DRS straights. Such a quick circuit. So here we go. Around this bend. Off the track. Into the wall. It's not our finest hour, I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised we haven't invalidated, to be perfectly honest. We're gonna get round. We should probably just pit straight away, but we need to. It's setting a time is the main thing as we go around the last corner onto the final straight. To be honest, a 130 is actually really good. I'm actually really happy with that. We must have had a really good lap up until that last few corners. We're ahead of our teammate. We're ahead of Ilot. I'm gonna deliberately try and get his name right every single time now. Okay, 130 isn't actually very competitive at all with Verstappen on a 127.8. Let's get back out there and let's try and get a better lap. We can go ham with the softs because we're not going to get to Q2, Q3. Somehow we've just gained a purple sector time. I don't really know how or why, but we've just gained purple sector 1. Maybe the AI difficulty is a little bit low. We are flying here though now. Approach it. We've got past the lockup corner. To this long left-hander into the long right-hander. Avoid locking up. Onto the second to last straight. We've taken 2 seconds currently off our time. Two seconds. 2.2 off. I was not expecting to be this competitive. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need to up the difficulty a little bit. If we're getting P3 in quali, that was a fantastic lap, I'm not going to lie. I didn't... It was pretty flawless. That is it. That is it for me. I think we're just going to chill, and we're probably going to be in Q2. To be perfectly honest, I think I might just start quite far back and save the car. I don't really want to be in Q3 because I don't want to run softs. Or let's go do a lap on mediums, eh? Let's go do a lap on mediums, and let's see how we get on. So we'll go out on mediums, and we'll see where we end up. I 100% need to up the difficulty to about 95. I was not expecting that to go that well in Q1. So there we go. We are out at Q2. If it lets me scroll, I will tell you where we ended up. We are on P15 in the Grand Prix tomorrow. Giovinazzi's in 16th, Pierre Gasly 14th, Tsunoda 13th, Ocon 12th, and Sainz in 11th. Sainz is out. That is a big surprise for the Ferraris in the first race of the season. 29 laps. What have I signed myself up for?
Here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The fence starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Norris, Vettel, Stroll, Leclerc, and Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, and Gasly, James, Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Mick Schumacher, Eilert, Raikkonen, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
First of all, Bottas is on pole. Fair play. Good lad. Very surprising. We're in P15, as we know. We're going to go with the medium-hard strategy. And we're going to underfuel the car a tiny bit because we're not going to mess about with the fuel. So we should be all right there. Let's get to the race. 3, 4, 5. And away we go. We haven't lost the back end of the car, so that's always nice. Can we make a move on Tsunoda, though, who has an incredible start up to P13? Can't see the braking zone because there's like 10 cars in front of me. Gained 2 places, we're up to 13th. Brilliant start for AlphaTauri. Sainz has dropped back to 14th. We might be able to make a move on Gasly here. We'll have the outside line. Yeah, we've got to brake. Tsunoda's just going to get a battering from me, I think, during this race, by the looks of things. That should really be a broken front wing, but apparently it's not. Right, we've just cut through Tsunoda. No one saw that. Up to P11. Trying to survive the lockups there. That is not going to do the car any good through that corner. 3% tyre wear from 10 corners. Not the greatest. We've got Lance Stroll in front of us, and then we've got Fernando Alonso currently sitting in 9th. If we can, well, to be honest, we really should have the AI difficulty higher because this is getting quite easy now. Note to self: set the AI higher than 85. Stroll's on the softs though, so Stroll should be quicker, but he obviously we've got me and my dive bombing abilities. Stroll is starting to put a little bit of a gap on us now. Now up to like a second ahead. We're getting pegged back a little bit by the cars behind. Those softs are starting to show the pace. I've just realised that car damage is off. Because we've just gone around this corner, hit the wall, and we've not died. I'm very, very confused as to why damage is off. Because I 100% put damage on in my opening video. 100%. 100%. I'm going to have to go back and watch the previous episode. Obviously, if you haven't, and you've got here, I don't know what you're doing. Go back and watch it, if you haven't already. Ricciardo has pitted. Here we go then. So, this is a development. That's a very, very early pit stop from Danny Ricciardo. Here we go then. So after 7 laps, things are happening. All of the cars on softs are pitting ahead of us. Apart from obviously those that have got teammates in front of them. We are currently P4 on the medium hard strategy. So I'd expect Perez, Vettel, and probably Hamilton, who is in front of us, to be pitting this lap. We are going to be leading the Grand Prix. As long as we don't bin it. Which is easier said than done. There we go. Nearly. So there we go. Perez, Vettel, and I presume Hamilton in front of us have pitted. Hamilton is coming out. Oh, Bottas is coming out, sorry. Bottas was leading. Bottas has gone for a second set of softs. So that looks like the front runners are running a soft, soft, hard strategy. They could be doing a two-stopper, which is nice for us. It's nice. As we're somehow P1. We're P1 somehow. I really shouldn't have underfueled the car. I think that's my issue. 100% that is my issue. So there's currently 4 seconds between me and Bottas, who's currently P2, obviously. I reckon that goes in a lap. Tsunoda's re-overtaken Bottas. It's all kicking off behind me. So here we go then. Valtteri Bottas has finally caught us up. We are about to pit for our pit stop. I think, is it this lap or the next lap? I think it is the next lap. Oh, well, it is this lap, but we are going to just go 1 lap extra. The tyres are shredded. Valtteri's making his pass on us out as he retakes first on the grid. Obviously, all the cars that were behind us have now pitted as well. But I think we should get a cheeky DRS on this straight and just give us a little bit of a boost. One of the cars back, well, I think Tsunoda has stayed out, so we're going to be pitting at the same time as Yuki Tsunoda. Valtteri, though, is absolutely flying. Perez is currently 4th, Vettel 5th, so they undercutted their teammates by the looks of things. So it looks like the undercut is working. Fingers crossed, eh? We lose so much time on that corner. Valtteri is already 2 seconds ahead. So here we go then. Here comes our pit stop. Can the 93 Motorsport crew come out good? I've no idea if I've got manual pit stops on or not, so I made sure to brake there, so we don't want to get any penalties. Verstappen, obviously Verstappen's going to take over us. Should have quite a few cars now trying to catch us up, but so we've gone on to hards. Here comes Lando Norris, here comes Danny Ricciardo. We're coming out actually in 8th place, which is absolutely fantastic. We have just kind of double stacked with Islet there, but we're out in 8th place. We've got Charles Leclerc behind us. We're in the thick of the action. We've gained on Lance Stroll, and we've also gained on Charles Leclerc. Ocon is out as well. If that is a safety car, just after I've pitted, I'm going to be very sad. Esteban Ocon is out of the session. I have no idea what has happened to him. So, here we go then. Danny Ricciardo, I think, has just gone into the pit. So, they're going another set of mediums? It's got to be another set of mediums then. So, soft, medium, medium. Which is a very interesting strategy. Bottas has already pitted as well, so he's out on the mediums ahead of us. Let's just start coasting a little bit. Hamilton's pitted now, as has Lando Norris, as has Max Verstappen. What is going on? Honestly, if we run out of fuel and it costs us in this race, I'm going to be fuming. Absolutely fuming. We're up to P4. Running a one-stopper. Everyone has gone for 2 stops. Sainz is behind me now on the hard. Sainz could be up there as well. Everyone that's doing this one-stop strategy could easily be up there. I don't think I'm catching Bottas anytime soon. The only person now that is going to probably going to catch me is Hamilton. Hamilton's probably going to catch me up, let's face it. The McLarens are still both next to each other as well. Back end almost slid away then again. Hard to feel good though. Hard to feel good. Vettel is pitted now. I think he should be out ahead of us though. Perez and Vettel have both pitted. Push, push, push. What tyres are they going on to that? Are they going on to mediums? We're ahead of Perez and Vettel. We're in P2. I don't really know how I've managed this. There's still 9 laps to go. But obviously Perez is on fresh mediums, so is Vettel. I'd expect them now to catch us. We're on like 4 or 5 lap old hards. 6 lap old hards. It's just a case of how many people can catch us up really now. We could get some serious points. We got the race strategy incredibly right. I'm not gonna lie. No idea what Jeff has just told me. Honestly, either the audio is bugged or something, but you cannot hear Jeff over the car noise. I don't know if it's probably something I need to change in the settings. Perez is gaining like a second a lap on us. That wasn't a great lap from us, that one. We have got a lot of ERS, but obviously that's not going to do a lot when you have a very quick Red Bull behind you on fresh tyres. So, here comes Perez then. Should not be a competition in the slightest. We've got Sebastian Vettel as well, just a second and a half behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if he caught us up in the next lap. We are going to be robbed of a podium by the looks of things. 7 laps to go though. Maintaining a little bit of a gap to Hamilton. Obviously, fuel is the worry. Fuel is 100% the worry. I'm expecting the overtake here from Seb. If we can get a nice exit though, we might be able to hold him off for at least a couple more corners. Go away from him a little bit. Obviously, DRS straight is coming up. A massive DRS straight. I'm trying to conserve fuel. So, lap later, here comes Sebastian Vettel. Here we go. He is flying past us. Not even trying. Hamilton and Verstappen now are probably our next... the next cars that will be trying to go past us, which probably won't take long. We do get DRS though against Vettel. Obviously it's not going to help us very much, but we can burn a little bit into the corner and catch him up a tiny bit. Running wide on the exit there has possibly cost us a chance at an overtake. Obviously we haven't had a chance at an overtake outside of the pit lane since lap 1. I can't see us catching him here. We might be able to dive bomb past him on the straight. Oh, we've parked the car down his inside. And we've got past Vettel. I think there might have been contact there. I apologise, Sebastian. But we've retaken P3. We're not going down without a fight. So there's now a three cars behind us, Vettel, Hamilton and Verstappen. 5 laps to go. Obviously our fuel situation is not good. We keep talking about our fuel. That's all we're going to talk about. It's like the new, it's that boards again. This race is obviously Bottas is to lose. Perez has got P2, but can we clinch P3? In what is an easy reminder that the AI difficulty needs to be turned up for the next race. Vettel is gaining though now inside DRS range, which is very sad, which means he will probably catch us. So here we go then. They're reeling us in now. I'm expecting an overtake here on this straight. 0.2 behind. We're going to use our ERS just to try and stay in front a little bit. Don't think he's going to have time to make a move, though. No, he doesn't. .3 now in front. We're definitely getting overtaken by 3 cars on the straight here. Four laps of fuel remaining, so we're down to our last 0.1 of excess fuel. Here comes Sebastian then on the straight. Here comes Lewis Hamilton also on the straight. We might be able to hold Hamilton. We've managed to somehow... dubious FIA FIA might be getting involved there. We've somehow managed to thread a needle and stay in 3rd place. I'm not going to lie. We moved to block Hamilton, and Hamilton gained on Vettel, but Vettel missed out because obviously we had the inside line. We're fully expecting at least 2 cars again to try and overtake us on the straight. I would not be surprised if both manage it this time. I think we've done a good, solid job of holding them off. So here we go then. Once again, the home straight, where all the overtaking is happening. We're down to our last 0.8 of fuel. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. Overtakes us with ease. We've managed to keep the place. It definitely wasn't legal. We're scrapping. We're scrapping for P3. Poor exit there from the turn 8 or 9. I can't remember which one it is. Into turn 10. Hamilton is right back on our tail. We did gain like 0.6 after that slight collision before. But here comes Hamilton. We've managed to hold him off, though. I don't think, unfortunately, we're going to be able to hold off Lewis Hamilton here. Verstappen has got around Vettel as well, so I expect Verstappen to fly past us as well here. We're having a scrap. No one saw that, honestly. No one saw that at all. And apparently we got DRS from that as well. 2 laps remaining in this Grand Prix. Here comes Hamilton. He's overtaking us here, 100%. Late braking into this turn. Hamilton's collided with the side of us. I think we're side by side. I can't actually stop to look. No Sunday drivers here. Talk about GTA level racing. It's not clean, but we like it. Here comes Hamilton though. He's got annoyed with us, I think. He's giving us DRS though. So we might be able to take the place back. Verstappen's going down the inside. I'm going down the outside. Oh. I'm not going to say anything. Hamilton's just ready trying to shunt me off the track here. What a scrap this is turning into. Danny Ricciardo is out of the session. That's bad news for McLaren. Good news for me though, because it's less cars behind me. Hamilton has dropped to 6th place as we are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Currently in P3. Back with Sebastian Vettel behind us again. Oh, we've bloody spun coming out of there. Gives Vettel a chance to overtake on the outside. Oh my lord, they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide going down the straight. I don't really know how we managed to stay in front of them. It might have been a bit dirty, but we love it. What a first Grand Prix. We're not there yet though. Valtteri Bottas has won the race as we're approaching the final, second to last straight on the track. Verstappen is behind us now. hardly got any fuel left in the tank. We've got minimal ERS. We need a good exit here. I think we might have it. I think we've got the good exit. Wow. Okay. As Verstappen sails past and all the other cars sail past as we run out of fuel. Holy shizzle. We got driver of the day. I'm not surprised. We started in P15, was it, in the end? Bloody hell. The one stop there serving as miracles, and the AI definitely needs to go up a little schmidgen. And the fact that we didn't, none of our settings carried over from the last episode as well was very annoying, because I didn't realise until midway through the race when I realised damage was off and everything else was off. Very annoying. But there we go then. That is it for the Bahrain Grand Prix. I honestly can't believe we've got a podium finish on our first race. What a start. What a start. I don't think I'm even going to get shown in the cutscene, which is very sad. Where am I? Where am I? I've just disappeared. There, you can see my arm. Wow. Banana car leading us to glory. So there we go then. Where is the classification? There it is. 15 points. I can't believe that. I'm buzzing. What a race. Let's do the press conference quick. Can I not answer that question? That's very sad. It's great. The car was sticking to the track. The car is nimble and light. Yeah, we're going to say that. The chassis department will notice that. Thank you very much. Look really in control of your car there. Your team must be thrilled. Yes. This was the fans. Can't do it without a great team behind me. We'll go with the team behind me. And we've got to focus on aero, because aero is definitely needed. And we got an achievement for something as well. It wasn't the cleanest race today. What do you mean? I'm not sure what happened out there. It was like an idiot magnet. None of us wants to be the person to back down. This thing's happened. I didn't want to back down. I was keeping that position. I scrapped. That was a solid first race. Nice 50k in the bank. We're getting an absolute ton of achievements. And there we go. We've got our first upgrade as well. Spanish Grand Prix is next. What we'll do though, before we go anywhere, we will get the R&D kicked off. I think we've got enough for at least one more thing. I don't know if we can do. Let's get that one. Let's get that one done. Chassis, and we'll get the rear wing outer strakes kicked off as well. That is it for the episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it does end up being a long one, but what a race. A lot happened in the end. We were just scrapping for like the last 6 laps of it. What a start. 3rd on the grid. We're going to up the difficulty for the next episode, because I didn't realise it was going to be that not easy, but it wasn't as challenging as I expected. And yeah, obviously, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like. Let us know in the comments down below what your favourite moment was. And yeah, obviously subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And obviously there's a lot more F1 to come, so we're going to be playing it for a lot. So there's going to be loads more videos coming as well. We're not done with the Harrogate Town save either, so be sure to look out for the final few episodes of the Football Manager Series 2. That is it. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.